Good day, welcome to Mathematics Tutorial. In this video, we are going to learn about factoring polynomials. So what are the things that we need to consider when we're going to factor polynomials? Before that, we're going to review about FOIL method. So what is FOIL method? FOIL method will be used for multiplication, binomial, and a polynomial. So what is the meaning of FOIL again? So we have the first term, first, outer, inner, and then we have the last term. So you are going to multiply first the first term, and then after that you will do outer term, and then inner, and then the last term. For example, we have x plus 2 times x plus 3. So the first term now we will have x squared, or x times x will become x squared. Then x plus 3 will get 3x. Then after that 2 times x we will have 2x, and 2 times 3 we will have 6. Then after that you have to combine like terms. So therefore the final answer will give us x squared plus 5x plus 6. So to factor out this one, we will have to consider about this equation, x squared plus bx plus c, okay? Where we can factor this one into x plus the first term, or the one number, okay? Or one term, okay? And then the other one, we have x times, or x plus another number, okay? So we have another number. So we are going to see that b now, okay? So the value of b, okay, the value of b is the sum, okay? Sum of the two, okay, the two numbers, and c will be the product of two numbers, of the two we have numbers. Okay, again, we are in the form of x squared plus bx plus c, okay, where we're gonna factor this one into x plus one number, and then x plus another number, where b here is the sum of two numbers, and then c is the product of two numbers. So there are a lot of choices we're going to use for factoring polynomials, okay? So we'll do the basic form of polynomials first, or we are going to use the basic method how to factor polynomials. Okay, let's try some example. For example, we have x squared plus 13x plus 30. Okay, as what we say that we have to find first the factor of 30, and then the factor of 30 here, the two numbers will give 13, or the sum of the two numbers, or the two factors, will give us 13. Okay, so therefore, what are the factors of 30? The factors of 30 now is equal to 30 times 1. We get 15 times 1, 15 times 2, I mean. And then we will have as well 5 times 6. And then we have 10 times 3. So here, in which problem, in which we have factor that we will get 13. Okay, so remember that the sign here is all positive. So therefore, when you add the two numbers, it will make a positive, we have result. So therefore, here we will get 31. Here we will get, if the other one is positive, so that will, but it must be a positive. If the other one is negative, so therefore that the result is different. We have 11, and this one is 13. So therefore, we get 10 and 3. And then what are the factors of x? So therefore, the factors of x is just only x times x. So therefore, we get now the factor of x squared plus 13x plus 30 is equal to, equal to x plus 3 and x plus 10. We check. So x times x, we will get x squared. X times 10, we will have plus 10x. 3 times x, we will get plus 3x. And then 3 times 10, we will have 30. So and then combine like terms. X squared plus 10 plus 3, we get 13x plus 30. So therefore, the factor of x squared plus 13x plus 30 is equal to x plus 3 and x plus 10. Another example. For example, we have x squared plus 7x plus 12. First thing we'll do, what are the factor of 12? So therefore, we will have the factor of 12 is equal to, first, 12 times 1. Next, we have 6 times 2. Next, we will have 4 times 3. Is there any one? So we have these 3 factors. So the total of this one is 13, the total is this one is 8, the total is this one is 7. So therefore, we will choose the third factor. So the answer now will be x plus 3 and x plus 4. So when you check again, so we will have x times x, we'll get x squared. X times 4, we will have plus 4x. 3 times x plus 3x, and then 4 times 3 plus 12. So we will get now x squared plus 7x plus 12. Another example. Let's try x squared, x squared minus 13x plus 42. In this case, we have a negative sign in the middle or the value of b. So therefore, when you're going to add the two factors, it will be both negative, because negative times a negative becomes positive 42, right? So what are the factors of 42? The factors of 42, we will have 42 times 1, so that will not be the answer, because it will be given negative 42 and negative 1, right? So therefore, that is negative 43. 21, negative 21, and negative times negative 2. So that is also negative 23. The other one, we get negative 6 and negative 7. So we multiply that one, that will give us how much? This one is equal to negative 13. So therefore, the number that we're going to use, or the factor that we're going to use, is x minus 6 times x minus 7. Let's check if this one is the correct answer. So x times x, we will have x squared. X times negative 7, so we will have negative 7x. Negative 6 and x, so we will have negative 6x. And then negative times a negative, that is positive. 6 times 7 is equals to 42. So we will have now x squared minus 13x plus 42. Let's try another example. If we have x squared minus 4x minus 5. In this case, we have both sign. The sign is negative. So what are the factors of 5? So we have only one factor of 5, right? So the factor of 5 is equal only to 5 times 1. Okay? So, but the result must be a negative 5. So therefore, either negative 5 times 1 or 5 times negative 1. Right? So which one of these will give us negative 4? So therefore, here, in this case, we will have negative 5 plus 1 will give us negative 4. So therefore, the correct answer that we have now, x, okay, x minus 5 times x plus 1. Let's check if our answer is correct. So let's have x squared, and then we will have plus x minus 5x minus 5. So therefore, we will have now x squared minus 4x minus 5. So therefore, this is the correct answer. Okay, last example. Let's say we have x squared, okay, plus 5x minus 14. Okay, now the sign is in the, so the sign is, the negative sign now is here on the value of c. And then the middle part, the sign for b is equal to positive. So what will be the factor of negative 14? So negative 14 will give us, okay, 7 times negative 2, or negative 7 times positive 2. Or we can have now 14 and 1. But 14 and 1 will not give us 5. So therefore, from here, 7 minus 2 equal to 5. So therefore, we will have to choose now 7 and negative 2. So therefore, we will have x, okay, x plus 7 and x minus 2. So we'll try to check if our answer is correct. So x times x, we get x squared. X times negative 2, we will have now negative 2x. Then after that, 7 times x, we will have positive 7x. And negative times positive will give us negative 14. So the final answer now, x squared plus 5x minus 14. Okay? So remember, when we are going to do, when we are going to factor out a trinomial or a polynomial, so we have to be sure about the sign, because if the sign is different, the result is also different. Okay, as what I've said, negative 1 is not equal to positive 1. So therefore, we must be careful about the sign. So that's all for this video. Thank you. And don't forget, guys, to subscribe our channel. Thank you so much.